Rod, y'all blowing this up or what, man? Like, why y'all keep wasting my time, bro? Like, let's just stop wasting everybody's time. Let's blow this shit up, man. Your homeboy, wait. Let me paint the picture.
Right, go ahead.
You about to trade the cornerback of his generation, Jalen Ramsey. Y'all about to get rid of him. Your star wide receiver is out here trying to be Michael Jackson holding the baby over the balcony, dog. He's imitating Michael Jackson. And he's over it. He can't go 2 weeks without beating up his old lady, bro. You got probably one of the worst GMs in the world, bro, and Chris Greer, dog. Like, why not just blow this up, man? Like you said, you gutted the team. All the players that y'all drafted and developed, they're gone. Like, what are we even holding on to at this point, bro? What? You're not going to tell me there's a light at the end of this tunnel. Ain't no fucking way. You will get struck by lightning if you try to say some shit like that.
Light at the end of the tunnel, Herbie. Herbie, this is an abyss. There's no light. You fall into this, Herbie, you don't get out. Herbie, here's the thing. This is what's going to make this season so poetically disastrous. It's the fact that McDaniel's coaching for his job and Chris Greer is supposedly GMing for his job. And I'm not wishing failure on them, Herbie. I'm a Dolphin fan. I would love to tell y'all the Cinderella story that the Dolphins come through and they rise from the ashes. But you know what? Being alive 35 years, going on 36 next month, Herbie, watching the Dolphins for over 20 years, Herbie, at some point, you can only delude yourself so much. And sometimes the signs are there. The red flags are always there, Herbie. The red flags are always there, Herbie. We just choose to ignore them. But this time around, Herbie, I'm not ignoring the red flags. Because the red flags are glaring.
I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later.
You know, and Herbie, it's just a shame that when you think about where the Dolphins were 2 seasons ago, you know, let's just say mid-season, you know, top of the division, there was talk about Super Bowl, and the media was talking about the Dolphins. I remember there was a time where the media was just like, hey, the Dolphins could be a Super Bowl contender. It felt good. For me as being a fan, I never heard that, Herbie. I never heard First Take talk about us like that. I never heard Undisputed talk about us like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it felt like, okay, maybe we're finally turning a corner because, Herbie, look, the Lions have turned a corner. Herbie, the Browns have a playoff win, dog.
The Browns got a playoff win, dog.
They have a playoff win. Like, Herbie, it's just
the Lions are Super Bowl contenders, dog. Come on, man.
Herbie,
come on,
like,
man.
At what point, and you know, and here's the thing, Herbie, like, there is no light at the end of this tunnel. That's what made, like, Dolphin fans, I think a good majority of the fan base, like, you're always going to have the people who are optimistic to the point of insanity, where they're just gonna ride for the team. Yeah.
Hey, y'all think Kelvin Banks Jr. gonna save y'all next week, man? Jade Brown Barron gonna save y'all next week, man? That's who gonna save the Dolphins, man. A cornerback, a project left tackle. That's who gonna save the Dolphins.
Herbie, it's just, as a fan, Herbie, as a fan of the team, this is just, bro, Herbie, it's just disheartening. You know what? I'm not gonna say it's disheartening, Herbie, because that would mean that I actually believed in these niggas. I'm talking for the people who might have thought that there was some good things that might come. Yeah, Herbie, it just seems like too much of a dumpster fire between Tyreek Hill's antics, between Jalen Ramsey and the team parting ways. I think inside the building, there's just a lot of fire. And this is never a good sign. Like, I know, you know, I've never been in an NFL locker room. I can't speak, but I could just speak from being in a workplace. And whenever there's friction in the team and whatever, sometimes there's a cancer, sometimes there's bad apples. And when you don't cut that cancer quick enough, it spreads. And Tyreek is a cancer.
The thing is, I don't think this is a bad apple situation because, like, I think this is bigger than that. I think there's just a cloud, and this is why you never want to be the team that the Miami Dolphins are currently right now, right? Like, they're in the worst situation, which is you either want to be bad or you want to be good. But you don't want to be set up and have investments of a good team while also being a bad team at the same time. Because you know going into it, we have no chance. But there's no plan behind it, right? Like, what's the point of y'all tanking? That's not going to do y'all no favors. You can't really gut the team because at the end of the day, this team is built off of Tua Tagovailoa, who's a limited quarterback. So boom. So what are you gonna do? Replace him? Can't really do that, especially after that extension y'all just gave him. You have expensive.
Well, the good thing about him, the good thing about his contract, Kirby, not to cut you off, I'm just going to cut in, is that we could get out from under Tua after the season, which is why this season is so important for the Trinity. It's important for Greer, and it's important for McDaniel, and it's important for Tua for this to work. And it just looks like to me, listen, you never know until the season plays out. That's the truth. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that.
Why, objectively though, why would you want this to work? If this works, Kirby, you're on that wheel again, dog. Like you're on the wheel Kirby, to nowhere again, bro.
I'll put it to you like this. The only way this works is if they win the Super Bowl. Not even a playoff win. Because Herbie, I don't care if they win a playoff game and then they go to the AFC Championship and lose. I really don't. If these niggas just don't go to a Super Bowl and win, this is not worth it. That's how I feel. Because you're just gonna retread the same crap over and over again. And making the playoffs and getting a playoff win would be nice. We would break the spell of going 24 years or whatever it is without winning a playoff game. But ultimately, Herbie, if the Dolphins don't win the Super Bowl, which they're not, sorry guys, I'm not gonna be that guy who pretend like they're not. This shit gotta end. So this season for most Dolphin fans, this season for me, I'm just waiting for it to happen. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have content. I love the Dolphins, so I'm here. But I'm sorry, Dolphin fans. I'm not one of those guys who's just gonna sit there and be smiling and be happy when I see what this is. It's crap. You know what I'm saying? It looks like crap. It smells like crap. I haven't touched it.
It smells like crap. It definitely smells like crap, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at, dog.